Hey folks, Quilly Team here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Terra Invicta. We are Project Exodus, and my apologies for the fact that it has been a few days since the last time I recorded one of these episodes. I have dealt with laryngitis for the last week, which was very frustrating because I've been itching to get back into this. Now, I think one of the things I was looking at in the last episode, maybe a couple episodes ago, I'm not sure about the timing, is I was wondering, hey, where are those shaped nuclear missiles? I thought I'd gotten the prereqs for them, and I think I have gotten some prereqs. I was just looking into the tech tree. It looks like what I need is the compact, I just queued up, the compact solid core fission reactor leads to some of the more nuclear missile tech. I think I had to get something like level 3 or something like that to unlock the shape ones. They're very cheap to research, so we're going to go ahead and burn through those immediately to try to get there. The other thing, and this is an email from Were Squirrel, who shared a favorite design for early game defense, suggested that the Orion drive, which I've discounted in the past, might actually be a good one. It's not super efficient for distance travel, which I think is one of the big reasons. And it's kind of insane because I think you can only put like one on there. The entire concept is crazy, but it does have massive thrust, which should be good for making ship catcher ships. Now, this is a sizable investment at 10,000 research, right? And so I was hesitating, because if I grab this and I decide I'm not happy with it, that's quite the sink. But I think it does seem like a good idea. And we can go back to making some little missile monitors or something like that, small ships with Orion drives, to just go and YOLO attack some things. It's not, they're not cheap to build, but I mean, resource-wise, we should be fine. So I think I will go ahead and push that. I've got the lithium heat sink still in there, which might be good for the next design of ship. And we did have 2 techs under progress over here. We'll just pick them up afterwards. But yeah, let's go and do that. In terms of what's going on Earth, I think we're fine. I'm going to go and unpause and like speed 3 over here, and let's let this start chooching away. Aliens in Prague. Okay. We've identified an alien operative. Our alien hate isn't too big. We might be able to go for a little bit of a boop. If they flipped everything over in Czechoslovakia to servant control, like if they ran those missions, that would be fine, because we'd probably go and try to take it. We're 1 over our control point limit, but I don't think the Czech Republic is too expensive per control points. 9 per, we could eat that. Okay, we've got another fleet coming. Our own fleets are moving over here. We've got our base killer fleet. Currently docked and repairing. I still like this fleet for its maximum Delta V, for the purpose of going and hunting those bases, although the first few bases are close. Like, really, the Delta V I put on these things would be more appropriate for maybe strike at an asteroid base. Like, we could get to, I don't know, let's say we hadn't gotten Ceres. This would probably make it to Ceres. Probably only as a one-way trip, but the idea is establish some supremacy there. Maybe send one ship with like a platform module on it or something of that nature.
Our associates are now in charge.
Oh, was I purging in Finland? Oh, that's swell. Okay, we'll have to go and protect that. That's okay. And then, yeah, over here, we're going to, just max out the funding for now. And that's going to be okay. How far away are you from maxing that out? A fair bit, and you're not in the Federation. Okay, we actually have a long time before we can integrate this. So I'm going to go ahead and also give you a tick of economy. Your inequality is very low. This would be nicer at a middle ground. It should tend that way. We could push a little bit more with a knowledge boost, but I don't think I'm going to have to worry. And that's cool. Okay, no, I don't mind that. So we're slightly over our control point limit even more, but that's fine. Okay, base killer has been repaired. I don't think we're going to send it out, because again, with this fleet, I think anything we could beat is just going to run away from us. And it might be worth just staying around at the shipyard to defend it. Now, I don't remember, are we still constructing? Right, we got more of these monitors. Actually, do I want to just cancel those? I might still need them for more immediate defense. And here's the thing, these monitors, they'll still do decent at killing ships. Like here's the thing, the shape nuclear missiles are awesome, but really, as long as we land a torpedo, we're kind of okay as is. You know what I mean? I'm wondering if this was for siege coilers that actually go better as a combo with their torpedoes. Just the idea just being, let's overwhelm point defense with different stuff. Oh, you're trying to repurge me in Finland. Well, I'm happy you failed, since we hadn't actually protected that. Huh. Okay. Oh, expand, please. Ooh, that is laggy while they're calculating. Okay, we do have an automated agent that is going to do the protection over here, which is good. Hate level just went up by 1, probably because of the Purge. I'm assuming, I don't remember what was there, but I'm assuming that was probably a servant base. Okay, no one's got a level up. You can't anymore. You used to have the discount. Oh no, you still have the discount. My bad. I don't know if we're doing anything more with admin. No, you are completely done on admin. Do we still need to get your investigation any higher? I don't think we do. We don't have to capture anyone. We've already done that. So you might end up doing a lot of advise, which would be better at higher science. I'm still wondering, your security is nice. I'm still wondering about getting the espionage to 10, just to stop you from being constantly detected. On the other hand, you're at 61. You're probably going to retire soon. I don't know how worried I am about you being assassinated. I'm just going to put it into science then, because if you do advise stuff, the science will prove to be quite useful. We do have another mining org ready to go. Yeah, you've got the 1 space for it. Sure. Let's throw that in. Antares, 3% bonus. Nothing wrong with that. We could get more of these engineering things, but I'm not sure that's totally required, especially since we can put them on bases. So I think we'll leave that there. And then in terms of assignments, well, we'll probably want to investigate that. If I go and put more auto, is there more protection going on? No, you're just going into advise. Well, you might not be able to protect.
Standing by for orders.
As a curiosity, okay, no.
Reporting in.
Everyone's just doing a bunch of advises in different places and stuff like that. We've got nothing to burninate. Go ahead and do the investigate then, that's fine. Actually, is there just the 1 investigate? Yes, okay, just the 1 in Prague, so that's going to be okay. Let's let these go here. What's the situation? Okay, you are part of this. How is the unification side of things? Okay, I can unify, which would free up tons of control points. We're only about halfway through clearing the funding, which I could go and hyper-focus on. At what point do I want to go unify to get the control points back? With the idea of, did we already go and start beef with the Academy? We're in conflict, not an open war, but we did start beef. I think we pushed them out of the UK. And the Academy gets me Italy. And that's all right now. A little bit into Turkey, but I mean, North Africa, the point over in Spain, I don't think that's enough. But if I went and, yeah, swallowed up Canada, it would free up some of the control point cap. Not all of it, right? Because this is, let's call that 14, so 28, so 56 control points total to occupy Canada right now. And unifying with the United States would free up most, but not all of that. And then Italy is, okay, Italy's slightly more expensive than Canada. So barely, but somewhat more. So about 60. So already, right, I would be adding to 4. And in fact, we'd leave some of this here. So we'd definitely be over. I don't know if we'd be problematically over. Any unification? Okay, yeah, you're still in the EU, which doesn't really count. Portugal. Just looking for the EU symbol and possible unifications. Federation till 20th of March. We're not that far from the UK. Now, these points are protected. We could start slow. We could start by just boosting our PR over here. So, for example, Henrietta, if you do some PR work in Italy, we'll do that. You're at 99 with no extra money. Let's do a few cycles of that. Not jump on Italy immediately and not unify with Canada quite yet. But let's assume we're going to do it soon. So I will go and just be like, listen, fully focus on funding. We'll try to squeeze as much of this as we can before we go and absorb you. And then we're investigating that site. Do I want to boop this alien? I'd have to do some investigations on you. You're not in my territory right now, but you're damn close, and it wouldn't surprise me if you came into my territory. I really don't like the idea of increasing our hate here, but we do need to purge these guys, right? Or maybe I focus completely on just purging the skies first. I guess I could still go and get the investigation with the hope that someone else does it. All right, throw 4 ops in there, 50-50.
Initiating surveillance.
And then we need someone else to go and
Standing by for orders.
defend.
What's the op?
There it is. Please defend interest in Finland.
Securing our control.
All right, go. Okay, we have to wait for number 2 to pop, I think. So, oh, I can go and hide the obsolete again. And I'll go, I think am I already doing one of these material sciences? Lithium heat sinks. Let's go back to work on the advanced coil cannons. Just not to split the effort. Okay. And then we might interrupt it again if we get our compact core 2.
My expertise.
Securing our
Continue.
interests.
There's our lithium heat sinks. That was the material one, so we'll just go and flip over here. Good. Our tech rate is still astounding.
Person of interest surveilled.
Repeat and continue. We'll get some extra levels of intel on you.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
And repeat and continue in Italy as well. Thank you. Okay.
Things are cooling out.
Anything? No, we don't have to interact with you. Good. Keep on chooching on. China and Venezuela going at war. All right. What's the Chinese situation look like right now? Okay. Ultraviolet. So these are non-arc ones, I think. So I don't know if we need to research this. I'll set it as favorite so we can check out. You're still hanging out in Prague, huh?
We have found something.
If they move into my territory, I'll probably go for a boop. I mean, no, we're not gonna be able to catch them. Okay, they're not crash landing. They may have come and left. They might be setting up a new surveillance. Those are the ones we definitely don't want. And yeah, the orbital surveillance is all bad. All right, Grant, you've got nothing to worry about, and you've got nothing to worry about too. Oh, do any want to do
Where
some
do you
laying
need
low?
me?
You're fine.
Standing by for
You're
orders.
known by a lot of people. At this point, hold on, let me come back over here. Okay, no one's actually at war with us. So maybe I won't stress. They might take some actions, but I don't know if they'd go and try to out and out kill us. I say now. Hopefully not. Okay, I don't think we need any other special commands right now.
Offering
Going.
assistance.
Securing our interests.
There you go. See, the arc ones is
I will help
probably...
them.
Although I'm trying to remember, do they need exotics? Or is it just the phasers that need exotics, maybe? Kiwi drive. Hang on. Open research? No, that's not. C Kiwi drive. So you should be in this list, non-obsolete. But you're dirt cheap. You don't lead to anything else. I think that thrust rating's pretty high, right? Like, the newtons aren't that much, but 11.11. If we compare to the Orion drive, thrust rating 20. I mean, the number's much higher. I don't expect the Kiwi drive to be something I'm looking for. I don't know. One drive at a time. I won't obsolete it, but I'm not going to favorite it.
Nothing unusual found.
Yeah, keep trying to get the intel. What is
The people will come
that
to our
symbol?
side.
It's like shite on fire? Okay, North Channel Crossing, Glasgow, Belfast. Yep, okay. That's probably good for little economies. Their purpose... Yeah, okay. So again, I don't think we need the base laser ones. I'm going to go and obsolete both of those. If this is a mistake, definitely let me know, especially on Discord. But I don't think we do. And I think we do want to push these laser weapons. Doesn't mean we're doing 2 military techs, which isn't the end of the world. We don't lose that much. I wonder if there's any chance this also affects torpedoes. Again, I don't know that we need the bonus damage. At some point, we've got to do Greater Europa. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go for both these military techs. So we're going from 81% to 73, which is a pretty big dip. Damn. Okay. Hang on. Let's sort by category here. Oh, it's interesting that it moved some of these exotics here. Did they start on Greater Europa? Actually, maybe I should get this. We do invest in that a fair bit. It's relatively cheap. More aliens. Oh, we're down to 3 pips again. This might just be our floor based on how much mission control we're using here. Ooh. Hang on, so this must be an alien. They're really targeting me. Okay. Hopefully this Humanity First agent is here to kill this dude. We knew a lot of alien fleets were coming our way. We got a lot of messages about them at some point. For all I know, that's actually the same message and it's just switching orbits or something weird, but I thought they were different. We need to investigate 98%? Is this not an alien then?
Eyes on target.
What's going on?
Acknowledged.
Very bizarre. Does anyone have enough XP? No, and nothing exciting with the orcs as far as I can tell. Okay.
The simple truth is that any spaceship is just a large metal balloon filled with air.
Yeah, there's our
Once
phaser tech. We can start to get some of these. Nuclear-powered explosive warhead torpedoes. So again, this is not shaped. So I don't think I want it. Although, this doesn't have the word nuclear in it. Oh, I won't obsolete it, but I won't favorite it. We'll take a look. Flooding, we'll send some aid. That's fine. So arrival governance is not
Offering
picked.
support.
Oh, administration complex. I think that's the tier 2 admin building, which is actually all right.
My expertise.
That is an
I
alien.
have new information.
Okay, which is now no longer in Finland, which is good that they're not going to mess with us,
We're winning their hearts and minds.
but is also going to make it not really possible for us to do the assassination. Okay, I mean, we could sortie you. I mean, let's take a look at what the numbers are. 1.4k versus our 8k. I think they wouldn't run. Would we get the kills? These are all fairly small ships. That's weird. That's a lot of strength for these guys. They might not run. Of course, if I leave and then they go after the shipyard, I'll be pretty miserable. Well, if they're not staying, like, what do they do? If they're not doing an investigation, like, what do I need to do? Like, I don't need to increase the hate rating. For no reason right now. Okay, we'll set this as a favorite. I don't know how much we'll prioritize that, because again, I think they need... Oh, and these are green phasers. Actually, I'm going to favorite both. We'll take a look, because it's possible that maybe only ultraviolet phasers need exotics. I don't remember. Lots of war going on. Lots of war going on. Forces. Okay, ultraviolet phaser batteries. We'll set all that as favorite.
We have found something.
Yeah, definitely 2 aliens running around. Neither are currently in my territory. And you 2 are coming... Oh yeah, you guys are coming from other planets. Continue to interfere. Sure, but we're not. Let's investigate in Prague, which is fine. Out of curiosity, if we wanted to do a boop on either alien... What are we looking at right now? Pretty low percentage chance. We could use some more intel. We're working on it. And again, if they're in friendly territory, then we would get a pretty substantial boost. How's the PR working in Italy? All right, it's getting there. And these are still protected. Do we have a date for this? Oh. Okay, we might be able to make a move on Italy at the end of the month. In that case, do I want to go ahead with the integration of Canada? In preparation for this. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. So maybe I'll go for the integration now, just to make sure I don't forget. Because we are, I think, on a 3-week cycle right now. So, yeah. Let's have you set national policy here.
Time to make our move.
And that should work. Yeah, there wasn't anything else in here. How are we doing on protection? Everything is protected, which is good. And yeah, the UK won't join right now. It'll be March, I think it said.
Offering counsel.
Point defense phaser turret, set as favorite. Infrared. I think I think infrared is the worst, right? Infrared, then visible, i.e. green, then ultraviolet. So I think we're going to go ahead and immediately obsolete the infrared phasers. I might have to just double check.
We've got some intel on our target.
What I would like is if this told me if we were maxed out on it or not. I'll just hit continue instead of repeat here. I think all I can do is tell when if I queue up an assassination, then it'll tell me. Single ship. Are you looking for a crash land? You're rallying. Okay. Ooh, that's a weird. So again, I'll set this as a favorite. Oh wait, no, that one's infrared. Never mind, I didn't want to do that. Oh shoot, that was a crash landing one. See, that would have been, but again, we probably wouldn't be able to catch it.
Moving in our direction.
Keep going with Italy, please. An alien's crash landed over here. We'll have to do a scan to see if they drop some xenoflora as well.
Policy direction complete.
So Federation. Oh, we can federate with Mexico. You know what? Do that first, just to cycle the cooldown. And then repeat and continue. Because we want to do it again. Media literacy, that's great. Hydron trap. Yeah, I don't know if we'll need this for our current set of engines, but this is something we will want. I'm going to start researching. Oh, it does take some exotics, but might be worthwhile. Okay, we will research that. St. Petersburg, okay. Alien operative, oh, good. There we go. Resupply, and then we'll do some merging. Join base killer. And then Echo 45. They'll get there in February. Another 158, but that's going to be okay. All right, enemies are planning. I'm also planning.
What the?
So you don't. Oh, you do have something to burn right away. Oh, okay. We got vision over the alien life forms
At your
immediately.
service.
That's great. Yoko. We need a few different investigations.
Heading there now.
Can you investigate as well? You
Where
can.
do you need me?
So I'll get you to do
We'll
this
see what we
one.
can find.
Good. And then leave everything as is. Out of curiosity, if we had wanted to go and boop one of these aliens, this one here, yeah, it is maxed out. Starting at 9% is not terrible. I could go and assassinate one of the servant counselors, but again, as far as we know, their stats are terrible. So there's not really any reason to do that. This would really upset the aliens, but I think I might just leave it be for a minute. All right, there's our Orion drive. We haven't gotten the next level of compact stuff, which is unfortunate. Now, okay, ultraviolet phasers need that. What about green phasers? Okay, yeah. So we don't, all the phasers need exotics. And all we're going to want to do is research the best ones. I'm still wondering if I do research those, they might still boost my point defense immediately. Now these are arc ones, which don't need exotics. But yeah, we're going to want both ultraviolet. How come... Where's the other ultraviolet one? I don't know. Point defense phasers. Okay, point defense phasers do not use exotics. This seems like a no-brainer, and it's mega ultra cheap. So let's grab that.
I will help them.
So yeah, our new ships plus Echo, all going into base killer, and then we are indeed going to try to kill some alien bases around Earth, which is almost certainly going to really piss them off. Okay. Their protection's going to run out, I think, on the next tick. Oh, we're not going to sortie, we're going to keep defending our shipyard. And hopefully they just leave before I piss them off.
Mission complete.
I'll turn around. Okay, so Federation, nothing we can do there. Unify with Canada, yes. You don't need to repeat at all. Ooh, 6 control points. Is that new? No, we already had 6. Okay. Yeah, mostly getting a lot of mission control. This is still looking good. Inequality going up a tick. We might want to put a little bit more into welfare. It's interesting. You can tell our various modifiers, right? In a sense, we're investing the same amount in all of these. You can see we're not getting the same bang for a buck in every category. I mean, it's still low. We'll keep an eye on it. I'll leave it like this for now. Okay.
The LZ is secure.
Good. Thank you for burninating. Yeah, that alien is still very active in Russia. How did you... Oh, that alien activity? Because as far as I can tell, our points are protected. I mean, we are going to want to salvage bay at some point. We might still be building smaller ships, which might not fit them. Infrared, no, okay. Hide that. I think we still want the arc ones. I don't know that we care about the batteries, heat sinks. Do I need this as a prereq? I don't need it as a prereq. And it's not shaped. Yeah, I think we're just going to hide this. Like, it doesn't say it leads to any tech. So I'm just going to go and hide that. I guess I could take a look at the tech tree and just double check the compact 2. Do we have another prereq that we don't know? Oh no, we can see here. We've got everything unlocked. And it is 100%, so it'll happen at some point. And then 3 leads to shape charge nuclear missiles. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, really missed that little branch for the shaped stuff before. The thing is, the shaped nuclear missiles may just be obsolete. At this point in the game, we've got such advanced lasers and stuff that it might not matter. I think the Orion drive still has promise. Like, if we went into the ship designer for a second, and let's say we did a monitor defender style with, there's the Orion drive right there. And then, well, it's gonna need more stuff, but power per gigahertz, this doesn't really matter. So this is like, this takes the least material, as long as we're not worried about our capacity. And it's the same tons per gigawatts. Yeah, just out of curiosity for what we can do here. Hull weapons, like still just toss missiles with this kind of design. Right, and I think here we'd still be going for the Artemis for the Delta V. So combat acceleration, yeah, is nearly at 4. And we don't need anywhere near this much Delta V. In fact, if we strip away some of the propellant tanks, we can get the maximum, which is 4.0 here. That is actually really, really nice. We don't need heat sinks for this design. We don't need repair bays because you're not going to be that tough. It's possible that all we want is like 3 magazines, although no, we're going to want probably the ECM and then the targeting computer. Yeah, that's probably the design we want. Oh, and speaking of things that'll add weight, let's say we go to like 10 front armor, just to let me insta-killed. That's still enough Delta V to get most of the job done. Although if we strip this away a little bit, can we get to... getting to 4 is going to be not really viable. And maybe we don't need that much. Like, how much do we really need? Or we need enough Delta V to actually complete the chase too. So let's say just 10 Delta V as a target. And if we do this, we can maintain a 3G acceleration and still be over 10 Delta V. You know, that's probably going to catch a bunch of things. And then its job is literally just enter combat, dump a crap ton of missiles. And then it can break away, actually. We can go into evasive maneuver because we actually have maneuverability. So this is like the Orion Orp monitor. With no side armor at all. Very disposable ships, right? These are just more, just toss them away. And we can consider throwing some rounds in here. The only issue is with this is this, you know, it doesn't combo with really our laser things too much. Although it would combo with these so-called missile monitors, right? To just overwhelm point defense. So we can see. Because just throwing one or two of them into a fleet isn't going to do much. Why can't I unpause? What, that's not the unpause button. Are you waiting for...
Laying the groundwork.
Do we not have a tech going? Oh, we don't have a tech going. All right. We're not having a pop-up for it. But I know that's one of the things that can block, so at least I knew to look for that. Yeah, I'm just thinking what we're going to do is finish researching these various lasers. Okay, that's about to finish, which is fine. And we might be on pure laser ships. Plus, I mean, maybe we can do some heavy siege stuff too, the siege coil tech. Which I think we've got all the research currently for that. Armor struts I don't tend to use. Okay, I'm going to start researching Greater Europa. Just in preparation. I don't know if we're really going to be able to make a move on Russia, although we could do Switzerland, although that reminds me, we lost a control point in Switzerland, which is more than a little annoying. Yeah, alien activity. Is that an alien? In which case, we need to identify you and eliminate you. Although, hang on. No, we need to strike Italy while it's vulnerable.
Ready to go.
Now, I'm betting that this would show me, yeah, a really high purge chance. Now, what's likely going to be happening here is, with the executive so we can take it more. What's likely going to be happening here is they're going to come over and defend. So I'm wondering if I should still go and queue up the crackdown, even though it seems completely unnecessary right now. If they come and defend here, we might be in a poor situation. And let's make sure we at least get our foot in the door.
Your orders?
So a few investigations due. Let's keep Henrietta there.
We'll recon the site.
Where to?
Let's do all the alien activities, so it helps with detection and things. But yeah, we'll go and double tap this control point in Italy. I mean, some of these others... You also have a purge. You know what? Faye. That's pretty low chance. Your espionage is nowhere near as good. Although we might want to get you there. I could give you this cartel. For one extra espionage. I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll go with this. I hate that we're leaving this alien undetected here. Oh, okay, hold on. We want to immediately go for compact solid core. Let's cycle... It's another military... Or it's not a military one, it's a power one, but that's fine. Let's immediately go and do that. Because, again, the level 3 is guaranteed. I don't think the nuclear charged missiles are guaranteed. We could be doing all this and still miss, and we might turn out to not use them, but it'll give us some options. Go ahead and repeat and continue one more time.
Targets got away.
Oh, they did land the protection. Shoot. And the crackdown didn't work for it. We'd have to get incredibly lucky for this to work. Level 2 finish, that's great. And then, yeah, just go back to this. Thank you. So, probably the purge is going to fail.
Here's what we found.
But I think we're just going to have to brute force it at this point.
We are in control.
Oh, shoot! Oh, we still have a 56% chance, even protected? That's amazing. And this is going to give us the boost to take the executive, and we're going to want to prioritize that. Especially since these guys are probably going to go and want to, like, war with us now.
Standing by for orders.
Now, if we just tried to blind Purge... Oh, that's actually still really good. I think I'll do this. I think I'll still do the double up on the crackdown.
Acknowledged.
Crackdown is over here. Why is our crackdown chance so much worse than our purge chance? Never mind. Okay. Let's just investigate... I guess we don't have anyone to investigate. I'm just looking at these unknowns. First of all, the percentage chance is pretty high. Although we're sometimes good at identifying things, but I literally don't see anyone around here. Maybe maybe I should do a ping over here. Maybe they've moved.
Initiating surveillance.
I don't suppose you... No, sorry.
Ready
You,
for my
criminal.
mission.
Can you
I'm here.
purge this? Go for, 64. Yeah. Let's try to
Terminating
repurge
the
that point,
opposition.
actually.
Where do you need me?
The Academy might try to take this, which would be annoying because it would cancel my purge. It's less annoying because it's not a friend, so we'd be happy with taking it back. Oh, we have to protect the points over here. Oh, yeah, that's really important.
Ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, United States of North America. And yeah, you can see we have some space over here. We've got one of the Italy ones. We're going to be fine control point wise. Okay. Let's go.
On Overwatch.
Continue. I don't know if I tend to use them. I won't obsolete it, but I'm not going to
Safe
favorite it.
for our people.
I will help them.
Ah, yes. And join base killer, and then we're just waiting for these missile monitors. They're going to join base killer as well. Little hydron trap. Yes, let's get this. So we're going to have all the best ultraviolet lasers, the best lasers we can have that don't cost any exotics. Right? Ultraviolet arc, I believe that's the case. And then ultraviolet phaser will be the best actual lasers we can have. What if that's an alien?
Opinion is moving in our direction.
Hey, keep going. We might still need the extra pressure on Italy here. Oh, I didn't change our priorities. Although, I guess it doesn't matter too much because we don't have that much influence. I think we'll probably do the same thing where pick of economy, a bunch of funding, push it up, and then we'll just integrate you later. Really want this passive funding to continue to work. You are not that impressive. Don't have a mission to Jupiter yet. Alien forces. There's definitely some shenaniganry going on over here, isn't there? Join base killer. Join base killer. Okay. What are we looking at? 1.2k strength on paper. But again, with delta V math and things, it's a little bit funny. I think we might go for it. Although we are going to put a cut in here first, classic cliffhanger style, but also with 37 minutes in. And I do have to pace my voice a little bit. The Protectorate's really doing some work over here. Which, honestly, if they get rid of the initiative, that won't be so bad, because then we'll go after them over here, and that way we don't have to start our war against the initiative quite yet. But we're starting to make our move on Italy, and it looks like we should be able to go and brute force our way into the rest of this, which is wonderful. What would be great is taking this executive control point before they break out of the European Union. That's going to be really important if we can pull that off. It's going to be tough because they might be sending someone over here to do... Who's standing here? Just my two counselors. We'll see if they move a counselor over here. They might be going to run the national policy to change the... I guess they don't have to send someone there. They just hit this button. No, that's to break alliances. To break out of Federation, they would have to send someone here. And yeah, if they don't do that, that's excellent because it's going to save us a 180-day wait for unifying with Italy. There'll be a bit of a question of how quickly we want to do that. But the other thing, too, is if we're starting to research Greater Europa, and we are, we're going to really want to think about what to do about Russia, which unfortunately is controlled by the Resistance right now. There was a lot of alien activity. I was kind of hoping there'd be more of a flip. We'll just have to keep an eye out for things. And then, yeah, Resistance is still here, and here, and here, which is all quite annoying. I still think it's the right thing to do is to research the Greater Europa project and just be ready. It'll give us some claims. I don't know if that's that critical. Man, the Resistance is just way too present in Europe. Quite annoying. But we've got North America. Like, our territory control is great. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching an episode. Sorry for the long break going on there, but I was really worried about ruining my voice. I do have a doctor's appointment. I will be getting things checked out, make sure there's nothing permanent weird going on here. And it's, it was just a temporary overstrain. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.